Oh yes, we are group 4, and today we are going to present about Dia de los Muertos. Parton is the very famous festival in Mexico, and our group consists of 5 members. It's me as a narrator, and Mai as a pumpkin pie and pumpkin, and with me as a Day of the Dead, and Hai as a sugar skull and dead bread, and Zung as the Halloween. And now we begin. Once upon a time, at midnight on the 31st of October, two special ghostly events were born. And one is called Halloween and another named Dia de los Muertos. We also respectively call them All Hallow Evening and the Day of the Dead. Halloween is thought to have root in Ireland. However, the Day of the Dead originated in Mexico. There was a hostile dispute between these two festivals about who is more prevalent than who. Now comes their argument.
Come on, girl. Do you like me a little bit?
No, I don't like you a little bit.
Why not? I'm one of the most popular festivals in the world. Everyone also adores me. They celebrate me in different corners of the globe. When the festival takes place, people usually wear particular costumes such as vampire, ghosts, skeletons, scary-looking witches, and devils. The costume revolve about the theme of using humor and ridicule to confront the powers of death.
You. Do you think I do not have those things? People of all ages have their faces artfully painted to resemble skulls and mimic the clever costume. Many rivers wear shells or other non-masker to amp up the excitement and also possibly to rouse the dead and keep them close during the fun.
All right, you are the second, no one the first. But I have something more interesting. Pumpkin, it's your soul time.
I'm a pumpkin. The original idea of this was a caraway. It was spirit, wiry. We set the carve of pumpkin alternates by their doors and windows in hope that we could protect them. Modern pumpkin carving solves it up.
I have a more interesting stuff than you. Come on to your school.
I am a sugar skull, a symbol of the Day of the Dead. A silver skull represents a departed loved one and is usually placed on an altar, an offrender, or even a gravestone as an offering to the spirit of the dead. Sugar skulls are often decorated with the person's name. However, I have abundant bodies such as skeletons, exclamatory banners, spoon centerpieces, spoon masks, marigold petals, and pillar candles.
Maybe your decoration is diverse. What about the traditional food? I'm confident to win. I have a pumpkin pie.
Yes, my name is Pumpkin Pie. I'm a pie made of mud, pumpkins, and milk, and ice, and sugar, and I'm also a symbol of harvest time. I'm generally eaten during the fall and early winter, and I also an important part of Halloween festival.
About me, I will either to be as an offering for the soul as a Spanish reason. The Spaniard used to take bread and wine to the cemeteries or churches on All Souls Day as an offering for the dead family members to let them know they remembered them and to ask them for their protection.
All right, you are the second, no one the first. However, I have more interesting stuff than you. Celebrants wear masks and costumes for party and for trick-or-treating. Treat or trick-treater go from house to house with the threat that they will pull a trick if they do not receive a treat, usually candy. Halloween parties often include games such as popping for apples. These activities show an appreciation of the afterlife and the survival after death. The literal meaning is arrived before All Hallows Day, aka All Saints' Day.
My holiday lasts for 2 days, so I think I have more interesting activities than you. You see, at midnight on October the 31st, the spirits of all deceased children are believed to be reunited with their families for 24 hours. Families construct an altar, known as an ofrenda, with the departed child's favorite snacks, candies, toys, and photographs to encourage a visit from their departed children. The names of the departed children will often be written on a sugar skull, and then, at midnight the following day, the celebration shifts to honor the lives of the departed adults. The night is filled with laughter and fun memories, much like the night before. However, the offerings take on a more adult-like theme. Families will also play games together, reminisce about their loved ones, and dance while the village band plays in their town. Especially at noon, there is a grand final and public celebration of Dia de Muertos. In more recent times, people come together in their cities, dressed up with calavera painted faces, and have parades in the streets. Cemetery visits are also common on the last day, as families will go to decorate the grave sites with marigold flowers, gifts, and sugar skulls with the departed's name on them. It's customary to clean the gravestone and restore the color. On the day of the death, it's believed that the border between the spirit and the real world really exists. During this brief period, the souls of dead awaken and return to the living world to feast, drink, dance, and play music with their loved ones.
Okay, you win. You win. Goodbye and never see you again.
Goodbye.
Finally, the argument has ended. However, the disputes haven't been resolved yet. And it is the end of our presentation. Thanks for your attention.